In this ultra timeline, Charlie was born in hell, but she wasn't a princess. She didn't know who she was. She lived off the streets, but she was a great fighter. As she grew up by herself, if she wanted something, she would simply take it, as each battle made her stronger. However, one day the V's would take over. You see, in this timeline, there was no exorcism. It was simply demons versus demons, and the V's learned how to wipe out demons permanently and took over the entire Pride Ring. As one day, Charlie was out stealing when she would hear footsteps. She turned around to see Valentino. As Vaggie, one of his personal assistants, was walking beside him. In this timeline, she went to hell for different reasons. We'll get into that later. As Valentino said, Vaggie looks cute. I mean, she dresses too mannish, but I can fix her, right? Vaggie was in a bunny outfit. She said, yes, master. Charlie would say, you let a man tell you what to do. You're pathetic. Vaggie would say, if you were under him, you would understand. You will understand. As then Charlie got a bit creeped out, she charged at Vaggie. As Valentino would punch her, send her flying, and say, how about a wager? If I win this fight, you work for me. If you win, you can free her and even get some money. Charlie would say, free her? So she is under your control. Valentino would say, yes, but she's much better off like this and very cute. He would pet her as she purred. She would say, you're disgusting, as she would run towards him, begin to beat him up. However, he had a trick up his sleeve, as he would stab her with an angelic dagger, which wouldn't kill her, but it would steal some of her magic, making her fall down and become weaker. Well, I win. You cheated. Yeah, I'm an overlord. Now I own your soul, as he would wrap his chain around her neck and drag her. I could reprogram your personality like I did with Vaggie, but I think I'll keep you like this for a while to be more fun. Now, Vaggie, show her the ropes, as Vaggie would take Charlie to her new room. Charlie would start to get dressed as Vaggie would say, okay, now put on this bunny outfit, go out and clean and look cute. If you're lucky, he'll let you star in a video. Let you? Ew, that's so gross. You can't just... Vaggie would slap her and say, shut up. Don't you dare talk about Master like that. He is the kindest, sweetest man alive. Charlie felt bad for Vaggie. It's clearly that her brain was reprogrammed. But she had to do what she had to do. As Charlie got her outfit on and began to go out and clean, as she cleaned and served drinks, men would laugh, men would grab, as she cried out and hurt herself. She was a prideful woman, a powerful one, now reduced to this. As the day ended, she would sit down and sigh, as Angel would walk up to her. As Angel walked up to her, he would say, hey, is your name Charlie? As Charlie would say, yeah. Why do you ask? Well, I hear you're new. Try to challenge him. He always cheats, you know. Anyway, let me get you a drink. As Angel and Charlie would drink together. As they both drank together, they would look at each other and go into a deep conversation. Angel would say Valentino saved him, only to trick him and make him give up his soul. That was before the V's owned all of hell, before Valentino was the most powerful man in the Pride Ring. Angel would say, now he just tricks people to fight him. Charlie would say, really? Is that what happened to Vaggie? Angel would say, yeah, but he's the only one he reprogrammed her personality with, which confuses me. Angel would say, as then Charlie would say, what do you mean? He could control anyone. It would make his job so much easier, but he only does it to Vaggie. Must be a special reason. As an Angel would leave, Charlie would go back to her room. As Vaggie would walk in and say, all right, get ready now. Charlie would say, what do you mean? I have to make sure you're ready for Master. Vaggie would then grab her. As Charlie was about to resist, something was off. Vaggie looked different for a second. As then she would say, just play along. She would say, what? I said nothing. Play along for Master. Was Vaggie truly under his control? Was something off? Charlie just played along and got into a hot bunny outfit, as then she was shipped to Valentino's room, where she would serve him drinks while he played with other people, and made sure that Charlie watched, saying, you'll get involved next time, at creeping her out, and just basically being an awful human being. As then it would end, Charlie would walk down. As she sighed, she knew she would have to be with him eventually. This sucked, but she couldn't stop thinking about Vaggie. It seemed so ominous. She would try to get her mind off it, though, as a few more days would pass. As time continued to pass, Charlie got used to this life. She still hated it, but she would hang out with Angel, hang out with Vaggie. But Valentino always had her, and he would do things that I can't say on YouTube. She hated this. It only made her want to kill him more, but she couldn't do anything, as this was her life, just working for him. And it seemed like it would be this way forever, until one day, Vaggie would walk up to Charlie, and she would say, "The master needs more drinks." But right before she left, Vaggie would point up to the wall. There was a dagger there. But Charlie was confused. This dagger was enchanted, so only Valentino could lift it. It wouldn't really work if she tried to pick it up and kill him with it. But then she started to think, maybe she could do something, as suddenly Vaggie would say, "All right now, let's go serve. Tomorrow's going to be a long night. Master's going to be gone." Like she was giving her another hint, without straight up saying it. As Charlie and Vaggie went up and served all day, all she could think about was that dagger, and why Vaggie was helping her. It was clear, very clear, that she needed to do something to his dagger. He loved that dagger. He would pick it up and cheat during fights. If she could tamper with it, sabotage it, maybe she could do something. But she couldn't pick it up herself. As Charlie and Vaggie served all day, they would serve Valentino, served anyone who walked in, and even star in a few videos. It was so disgusting. She needed to get out of this life. As the days passed, eventually she would wait when no one was there. As Charlie was about to sabotage the dagger, a camera was about to see her, but then Vaggie would turn off the camera. As she looked behind her, she saw Vaggie, and she said, "You can't do that to Master, but I have to go to bed, so I can't stop you. It is my scheduled bedtime." She would walk off. She acted so docile, so submissive, even when she was given hints. Was that part of the spell? She didn't know. As Charlie would then put her magic into the dagger and sabotage it. Instead of stealing someone else's magic, it would steal the magic of the person who had it. Now they simply needed to wait for someone to duel Valentino. It took a while, but eventually, the time would come. As Charlie couldn't challenge Valentino because she was under him. However, she knew someone who would do it. As she talked to Angel, Angel got Cherry. Cherry would go up to him and challenge him to a fight. Valentino would say, "Fine, but when I win, you're gonna be in my bed for a while." As then he got out his dagger and began to fight her, but something wasn't right. The dagger stole magic from Valentino. Right before he could stab her, he fell down to the floor and began to shake. What's happening? As he felt all of his magic vanish, all the contracts were broke. As then all of his servants surrounded him and began to beat him up. Valentino still had some tricks up his sleeves as he grabbed his gun and began to shoot everyone around him, saying, "I may not have magic anymore, but I still have some power," as he would stare at them, pointing it, saying, "You're all gonna pay now." Charlie would say, "Yeah, right. You're a joke, Valentino." Valentino would say, "That's not what you said last night. Then again, you couldn't talk much with my..." As suddenly, Vaggie would stab him in the back as he turned around. "What? But I reprogrammed..." Yeah. You reprogrammed me so I can only talk, submissive idiot. I can still leave clues and other things. Now, die." As she stabbed him again and again and again, as he screamed out in pain and agony. Charlie would say, "Should we go? She seems kind of..." Angel would say, "Yeah, this is getting graphic." As they both left, Charlie would say, "I guess we're free now." As Charlie and Angel would talk, Charlie would say, "What are you going to do now?" Angel would say, "I don't know. I've been a star for so long. Now I guess I'll just keep doing that, but this time more independent." Charlie would say, "You could always," as Angel would walk off. Charlie would then sigh. The most powerful V was dead, but the others might come for revenge, or they might thank her. After all, they were under his thumb. She just didn't know. But she should flee just in case. Before she could go, Vaggie would walk up to her and say, "Hey, you were great out there." Charlie would say, "Thank you." Vaggie would then say, "I got a gift for you, Charlie." Charlie would say, "Yeah? What's that?" She would then kiss her and say, "I never liked boys. Oh, God, that job was awful. 13 years of that." Charlie would say, 13 years? Yeah. But I knew you were special. You're the only one powerful enough, even with your magic drain, to poison that dagger. I wish I could just tell you straight up. That submissive voice is killing me. "Please, Master, please. I can't hurt Master. Charlie would say, "Sorry." Vaggie would say, "Don't be. You saved me. Now let's get out of here." and actually hang out with someone we like. As in Charlie and Vaggie hold hands, Charlie would say, yeah, let's do that. Thank you for the what if idea. Sorry, I haven't been visiting community that often. Also, I know you said enjoyed working for it, but I do have what if Valentino tricked Charlie. So if you want to see one where she enjoys it, I've already did it. So I want to mix this up a bit. And some people consider my worst video. I have thought about deleting it. So if you want to watch that, let me know what you think. And let me know if you think I should delete it or not down in the comments below. Because I have considered it. But at the same time, I don't know. Was it too far? I mean, I have gone pretty far in my what-ifs before, but that was like at a whole other level. Anyway, also thanks all the artists, and thank you so much for liking me. Thank you so much for supporting me. Peace out.